Here's a reasonable question. Should unelected bureaucrats get to set government policy at the top level? Well, if you believe what Trump campaigned on, if you believe what Vivek Ramaswamy campaigned on, the answer would be no. Unelected bureaucrats should not get to make important decisions. And yet, that's exactly what they're getting to do. Here is Stuart Varney on Fox Business asking Congressman Andy Barr, is Elon Musk getting too much influence? And Andy Barr says, this is what people voted for, which, of course, this is not what people voted for.
A lot of people in Congress were looking at Musk's tweets. You were sitting there on your phones, and there were the tweets coming in. And you were one of them, I believe. You were looking at those tweets. Does Musk have too much influence?
No, I don't think so. I think this is exactly what the American people voted for when they voted for Donald Trump. They voted for competency. They voted for innovative thinking. And certainly in Elon Musk, and Vivek Ramaswamy, we have a very bright light who believes in bringing some business principles and innovation and efficiencies to government. Thank goodness for that. We have a $36 trillion national debt. And so when our phones were ringing off the hook, our constituents were telling us, members of Congress, hey, this CR, this bloated CR with all this extraneous spending that's not paid for, that's not what we voted for. We voted to implement government efficiency measures like those that Elon Musk is advocating for.
Now, of course, that is very much not what people voted for. This is the way they have to pull this scam now. In just about every way, the Musk, Vivek, Doge thing is the opposite of what they claimed to be offering us. They told us we need government that is smaller, not bigger. And they go and create a new commission. Not only that, the commission is led by two people rather than one, or an advisory board or whatever. They ran on, we need to take away power from unelected bureaucrats who just do whatever the hell they want. And then Trump empowers two unelected bureaucrats to do whatever the hell they want. Trump told us that we were going to run the government in a way that was going to be power to the people and letting the individuals have their say and all of this stuff. And in the end, it's what does billionaire Musk want and what does half-billionaire Vivek Ramaswamy want? And where this now leaves Republicans like Andy Barr and others is they have to try to figure out, how do I couch a hostile takeover of so many aspects of government as something that is good? And the way they do it is they go, well, Trump won, he gets to pick who he wants. Of course, in some way, it is true that presidents get to select who they want. But if you go through the established protocols and norms, which is like, haha, David, give me a break, you either have the president nominating individuals subject to Senate confirmation, or they are subject to oversight by the chain of command, or by the House of Representatives, or whatever. What Trump has done here is the epitome of everything they claimed to be against. Musk and Vivek are unelected. Musk and Vivek, as part of a new advisory board, are not placed clearly in the chain of command with oversight. And now you've got people like Andy Barr just convincing you that everything is fine, that this is what people voted for. Are they going to go for it, the Trump voters? Probably. I mean, it's all cult of personality. And not so much Vivek, but certainly with Elon Musk, there is a lot of cult of personality there to go around. Will it backfire? Of course, because this is it's kleptocratic. It's what's good for Elon. Though what Elon is going to recommend is what's good for Elon Musk, either ideologically or, he is just obsessed with the reaction he gets to stuff on Twitter. What's going to get him a good reaction on Twitter? That is going to be primarily what the guy is working on and working towards. And it's a very sad state of affairs. However, people are starting to notice, and that's what I want to talk about next. As Trump's inauguration approaches, we're already seeing what the next 4 years are going to look like. A Trump campaign official said Pennsylvania election workers will face jail time for counting mail-in ballots with technical errors like missing dates, part of the right's attempt to sow election distrust and weaponize the courts. This story is almost exclusively being covered by right-leaning news outlets spinning the narrative to villainize the election workers, so the public probably has a skewed perspective on what's really happening. That is, unless you use Ground News, which lets you see every side to every story like this one. Ground News is an independent platform that exposes the biases of media outlets by showing you who owns them, what angle they're taking on each story, and what hidden agendas might be lurking in the background. Ground News's daily briefings are a great way to stay informed without feeling overwhelmed. It gives a quick breakdown of the day's most critical stories from every angle. Go to ground.news/Pacman for 50% off their unlimited access Vantage plan. It's their biggest sale of the year, and the link is in the description.